So we've gotten our first warm day in February, and I am going to stir the compost and give it a check. We have a drum composter and a bucket that we just drilled holes in because our compost bin filled up over the winter. So our big drum compost filled up. The middle is still frozen, so I can't break that up much, but I'll come back and stir again as it gets warm. Now I'm going to give you a quick tour of my yard. In this bed here I had zinnias, which I left that way on purpose because it provides homes for animals and insects over the winter. When it gets a little bit warmer, I will remove those and plant more there. This is my hibiscus, and in this area I placed grow bags with vegetables. This is a perfect sunny spot for those. Over here is where I had my grapevines. This is my bee garden. Again, all of this is left so that insects and animals can use it for homes in the winter. Last year I started planting an English cottage garden in this area, and I am so excited to continue it. One really cool feature of English cottage gardens is that there are vegetables mixed in with flowers and herbs all kind of growing together. While it's not my primary vegetable garden, it is fun to mix herbs and small edibles in with the flowers. Also, along one whole edge I've placed grow bags with vegetables. I love how the felt grow bags allow the roots to get more oxygen and air. And my tomatoes did better than ever in them last year, so I will definitely be doing that again. Also, we plan to add a little patio because I love to sit out here and have my coffee or some tea and draw and paint in the garden. Also, we get a lot of wildlife where I live, and there are sandhill cranes that will come up to the edge of our yard, and deer sometimes also, and I just love watching them. So I really spend a lot of time out here when it's warm. Also, my kids enjoy being outside and playing with their friends, and it's nice to be able to sit near them in a beautiful space. In here I have gladiolas and irises, a rose bush. This plant here is called Decadence. This is a rose of Sharon. I have all sorts of perennial things that butterflies and bees like in here. Like a butterfly bush, and this giant thing was a pineapple sage. These are some climbing roses. Over here I grow a mix of flowers and vegetables. As soon as the weather warms up, I will be expanding that garden to be twice the size. I plan to start my early spring crops in about 3 weeks. Along the fence here, I have a collection of perennials that are good for birds and butterflies. Okay, I'm taking you over to the last section. In previous years, this has just been an annual garden, but I do have plans to expand that to be perennials this year. Good thing I'm wearing my rain boots. I got these at Aldi last spring. They usually have them in the spring, so be on the lookout. I have my boots. There's some significant snow melt right here. Up here in the front garden, I have hyacinths and hostas. I also plant some annuals in here as well. It's the north side of my house, so it's very shady. I love that in spring it's like a present for you. You get to see things that you forgot come to bloom. I also know that I planted a bunch of daffodils, so I should be greeted with spring beauty in just a few weeks. Well, everyone, I'd like to encourage you to get out there and garden, learn about plants, and just get a little bit better. Keep growing. See you later.